The rumor mill is officially operational in churning out, rumors. And with that, we now have set ourselves up for potential heartbreak in the form of Invincible Season 2 featuring Spider-Man. The Season 2 teaser trailer for Invincible appears to show potential Easter eggs indicating that Spider-Man may have a brief cameo in Invincible Season 2. But Nick, Spider-Man and Marvel and Invincible image comic. I know, I get it. We all understand that. But Season 2 is going to deal heavily with Mark's dimension-hopping arch-nemesis, Angstrom Levy. Angstrom Levy will have his own complete history video on this channel when the season drops, but for now, just know that following a freak accident that may or may not have been completely Mark's fault, Angstrom Levy is left horribly disfigured. Now, despite Angstrom's initial goal of becoming the smartest man across the multiverse for multiple purposes, mostly good, he does the exact opposite of that following the accident and dedicates his life to ruining Mark's. This ends up spelling some pretty bad times for Mark, like the Invincible War, where Mark and the heroes of his universe have to battle a dozen other Mark Graysons from different universes and a bunch of people die. But who cares about that? Spider-Man! That's right, today's video is going to cover the #1 most asked question in my Invincible comment sections, which is, hey, is that Spider-Man and Invincible? What's the deal with that? Yes, as a matter of fact, Marvel did do a Spider-Man and Invincible team-up back in the early 2000s, and today's video is going to tell you all about it. Marvel Team-Up issue number 14, written by Robert Kirkman and drawn by Cory Walker, is the issue you didn't know you needed, and you don't, because I'm about to tell you about it. The story takes place kind of in the middle of issue 33 of Invincible. During this time period, Mark is in his first major battle with Angstrom Levy and doesn't quite understand the rules of the engagement yet. Angstrom breaks into Mark's house and holds his mother hostage, and in the ensuing battle, Mark is transported to multiple different realities through various portals. Angstrom's goal is essentially tire Mark out by forcing him to fight insane threats from other dimensions, except Mark is like way stronger than all of the threats he encounters. He's not gonna get tired at all. One of these dimensional portals lands Mark in the Marvel Universe. Spider-Man is already knee-deep in his own trouble with Doc Ock before Mark flies through a portal and absolutely obliterates the villain, sending him flying across Manhattan. Spider-Man and Mark end up talking, and Invincible confides in him that he's not from this dimension, he's lost, and he's really worried about his mother. He kind of trauma dumps on Peter's entire backstory about his father killing the Guardians, Angstrom, and all this other stuff, and now he's stuck in the Marvel Universe until Angstrom comes to get him. Spider-Man ends up believing Mark, as his actions and the way he described his plight are more indicative of a hero than villain. They also make fun of each other's superhero names and costumes, and they also subtly make fun of Superman, which I do not appreciate, Robert. Spider-Man and Invincible decide that since Mark is stuck there, he might as well help track down Doc Ock after punching him across New York City. Spidey and Mark end up traveling to Avengers Tower, where Mark meets Aunt May and Mary Jane. This leads to a funny interaction where Mark kind of congratulates Spider-Man on his life. He's a well-known hero, an Avenger, he has a smoking hot wife, and even though Peter gets down on himself, he's pretty successful, all things considered. Mark also meets the rest of the Avengers before being informed that Doc Ock has resurfaced down by the docks. The Doc Ock docks. Invincible and Spider-Man track him down, and Mark easily dismantles Otto's robotic arms, ending his crime spree for now. Spider-Man is actually really impressed, and just as they are celebrating the victory, a portal opens up indicating that Angstrom is ready for Mark to return to their fight. Mark flies into it as fast as he can, and that's where the issue ends, with Spider-Man being pretty thankful he met Mark. Now, if you read the Invincible series, you know that Mark does eventually break free of Angstrom's dimensional assault and is able to beat the villain multiple times. But Angstrom is by far one of the most dangerous threats to Mark and causes his personal life a lot of harm, but that will be covered in his complete history video, so make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications and blah blah blah. I'm sure your eyes are rolling back in your head right now. Additionally, the voice actor Josh Keaton, who played Peter Parker in the fan-favorite animated show Spectacular Spider-Man, had his name mentioned in the Invincible Season 2 trailer. Now, it's not hard to think that perhaps Josh is playing another character. After all, he is a voice actor. But come on, man, that's the role he's known for. The two have to cross over. We have to believe that Invincible and Spider-Man may cross over. It's all I have left, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think the show will spend a lot of time with the two together, but perhaps a quick 1 minute, 2 minute cameo, it could be on the table, come on. I'm just saying it would be awesome to see, as Invincible and Spider-Man are both huge fan favorite characters, with Invincible's popularity continuing to skyrocket. And that is it for this brief video. I hope you learned a lot, and if you did, consider liking, subscribing, and definitely turning on notifications. This has been Nick from Key Issues, thanking you again for watching, and remember the motto, Invincible and Spider-Man over everything.